What worrisome trend in society are you beginning to notice? I think the internet is driving us insane as a species, and we are starting to make really bad decisions from the bottom to the top because of it. We are all heavily addicted to our devices, and science has clearly shown this has severe adverse effects to our overall mental health. AI is starting to use AI as a source. We don't own anything. Everything is subscription. Isolation and loneliness. Meaningful relationships are key to happiness and human well-being. Illiteracy, it's an actual pandemic. The absence of critical thinking in any sphere of influence. Lack of humanity, empathy, and community. Being primitive, ignorant, and sociopathic is becoming more and more of a virtue. Society is becoming more and more mean-spirited. The sheer lack of empathy people have now is genuinely startling. Social media making people feel like their lives are less than. I feel like people are starting to lose the ability to have actual, meaningful conversations. Grimacing face, it's like everything is either an argument or super surface-level small talk. Social media plays a huge part. I think everyone's so quick to jump on trends, cancel someone, or just share their hot takes without really thinking things through. It's worrying because we're all connected more than ever, but at the same time, it feels like we're drifting further apart. Like, can we just chill, listen to each other, and not immediately try to win every discussion? Grinning face with sweat. Overconsumption. People can't spell. Most often noticed in online postings, but even novels and professional articles are frequently riddled with typos or other mistakes. The rise of manufactured outrage as a business by professional grifters. Find a group of people who feel disenfranchised. Tell them the source of their woes is because of X group/thing that is unfairly targeting them or keeping something from them, and to never ever question themselves because they have a massive victim complex. It's become a multi-billion-dollar industry at this point. Instead of helping someone in need, whip out that phone camera and record it. Our brains being cooked by short internet content 6 seconds at a time. Find it harder to pick and focus on a book. Absence of compassion for others. People don't believe in facts when they don't fit their opinion. They also don't make any effort to look something up if they don't know it. Instead, they make up their own facts. Meism. It's become all about what someone wants. Everyone else can go to hell. Death of expertise. Everyone's opinion is now valid. Everyone is on their phone and missing the life right in front of them. Children feel ignored because their parents are staring at screens instead of them. More people are rude. The rejection of evidence-based science. Anti-intellectualism, part of the distrust of experts and elites. The generations that could afford things are having trouble in retirement. What does that mean for my generation? Everyone's opinion matters. The lack of common manners like please and thank you. Authoritarian personalities being accepted as okay again. As if we don't have endless examples from all eras of history showing how bad that turns out. Rapidly reduce common civility. Housing affordability. How much the rich people treat us like expendable puppets, getting us fighting each other over the dumbest shit, keeping us distracted, bribing our governments, and of course invading our lives at every angle they can get. We shrug off the real problems we are not meant to notice because they are too difficult to solve, or some of us profit off some of them, so we don't want it stopped. Increased use of disposable products and lack of efforts to recycle, reduce, and reuse. People just put stuff in the trash bin and it magically disappears. Apathy. Wages are not keeping up with prices. Every damn person in the US is expecting you to tip them. Misinformation. If their beliefs are proven wrong, they cling to anything else that does, even if it's false, and spread it like a virus. Social media will destroy us. We will live in Black Mirror future. Sephora for kids. Use today and all their pinball machines. a complete lack of discernment, but an extreme amount of judgment.